me, me. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a wonderful day. Welcome to the Loom Live. Today is December 4th. It's a Tuesday, 2018. Just waiting for some people to get here. See what's shaking, see what's going down, see what everything is all about. And we'll just take it from there. I don't know how long I'll be here, but we'll try to make a good live stream out of it, if you know what I mean. Christmas shopping. Oh my goodness, Christmas shopping. How many people still have Christmas shopping to do? I think I'm done. Now I gotta find time to wrap everything. And we will see what happens with that. Never have time. I'm one of these people that's still wrapping stuff on Christmas Eve. But not this year. I want to be all done by Christmas Eve. We will see what happens. Itchy all over today. What is going on? Probably allergic to my fabric softener or something. Someone came in, went right out. But as soon as some people get here, we can let the excitement and the energy levels just go crazy, you know? But I'm trying to conserve my energy for right now. Bad. It's very good. Very good. Might be allergic to my beard conditioner too. We'll just sit here, make some faces, see what happens. People can start using this for the videos that they make that they hate me. Use faces like this. Okay, 3 minutes. Nobody showed up yet. One person showed up and then got right out as soon as they came in. They must have took a wrong turn. That's what I think, Mike. They took a wrong turn. Somebody took a wrong turn. That's what happened over here. Someone took a wrong turn. I sound like Billy Down Under now. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Someone came in here, took a wrong turn. I don't do a Down Under voice very well at all. Hey, somebody's here. Somebody's here. Hey, how you doing there, country? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. I was afraid no one was going to want to join me on this live stream, but now they're starting to come in. Oh, okay. Country 420 Farmer was the first. Hello, hope you're doing well. Whoever else is here, hello, welcome. Thanks for showing up. So you're live, so I came in. Hey, you're always welcome, brother. Always, always welcome. This is the door's always open. Anyone can come in and pull up a chair, pull up a snack. Hey, Bubba, how are you? In Texas. Bubba is in Texas. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I knew you were doing some real life stuff over the summer. Texas, I'm assuming that you got that RV up and running and fixed and on the move. That sounds great, man. Texas. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Country 420 Farmers in Arizona. Well, two places that it's probably a lot warmer than it is here. Definitely a lot warmer than it is here. It's cold. Probably in the 30s right now outside over here. But it's, well, it's almost 8:30. Oops, it's almost 8:30 at night. I'll be in Arizona on the 15th. Man, that sounds like such a great thing to retire and then hit the road. And wherever you go, you're home. Sounds like a plan. Sounds really cool. Well, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. I'm getting back into live streaming. Last week, I think, or the week before, I started. I think maybe the whole summer I did maybe 3 live streams for the whole summer. And last week I decided I'm going to do at least 2 a week. Get back into doing live streams. I want to do a lot more, but we see what happens. Pets keep me grounded. Yeah, I can see that. I have 2 cats. I want to get a dog, but I know I'm not going to get a dog because I don't have the time. I used to drive a truck. That was another life. Oh, driving a truck. I worked with a guy who worked for the Teamsters, and he would drive these big 18-wheelers cross country multiple times. He knew everything about this country when it came to the places to go and the places not to go. How are the waterfowl behind your house? I'll tell you, we're getting all the ducks again. Little by little, every week, more and more ducks are showing up. We have 3 geese that seem to have set up camp as opposed to the 2 that we had last year. But the 2 male and female that are together, they're not the same male and female from last time. Hey, done working. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for showing up. The 2 we had last year were both tagged. And we have 1 tag that seems to be a loner. And we have a male-female combination. They might be some of the babies that were left over. Well, not really left over, but some of the babies from this past spring and summer when all the babies came because they're not tagged yet. Groundhog seems to have taken off. I don't know where he went. That was me. I was at the Country 420 Farmer when I was talking about former coworker of mine traveling all over the country. Metrosonic, welcome, welcome. Thanks for showing up. But yeah, I couldn't picture just so you know. I couldn't go cross country all the time. But about the wildlife, it's just amazing how the birds have changed. We're getting no more grackles. Those big black birds are around. We got all of these finches and chickadees and everything. A lot of brown birds. No snow yet, Bubba. No snow. We had 1 snowfall about 3 weeks ago. Lasted for about a day. We got 6 inches, 7 inches, and then it melted away the next day. It was very, very early in November. Like maybe it was 4 weeks ago, first week in November. Expecting snow this Saturday in my area, Metrosonic says. Oh, if I don't see any more snow this whole winter, I will be a happy man. Looks like I'm going to miss the big storm on my trip west. Look at me crying about that. Molly Gordon, hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at your picture. I have my short eyeballs on today. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see everyone. Explorer Fever, welcome to the stream. One of my newer friends. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Why do you use a rebel flag in your logo? The story behind, yeah, I mentioned that maybe once or twice a long time ago in live streams. It's okay to ask. That's because that was lifetime ago. That seems like a lifetime ago. I had a picture of me wearing one of those hockey masks with the rebel flag on there, and when I set up this channel, I used that picture, but I distorted it for the purple and green, and then I made up a character using the rebel flag mask because I'm a huge Dukes of Hazzard fan, and with the General Lee with the flag, and it has nothing to do with any type of revolting or any of this stuff that people want to say that the South will rise again or all that. It's just I bought that mask because it reminded me of the top of the General Lee car from the Dukes of Hazzard, and I just took it from there and used it in some of my videos and stuff. And I think that this country is pretty crazy when, you know, millions of people can't change anything, but one person is against something, and all of a sudden things happen because God forbid you offend somebody, you know, God forbid. You can't offend, you know, thousands, but if you offend one person, you know, then they do something about it. But that's where that whole thing started out. Greg Stott, welcome. I am well. How are you, sir? Thanks for showing up. Jacob Tybalt, welcome. Long time no see. How you doing, man? Appreciate you guys being here. You should do the whole mutton chop thing, unless it won't grow. Like these, it takes me forever to grow facial hair. Like this has been, I've been growing the goatee. It was normal about like this. I mean, very small, short back in February or March, and I haven't really trimmed it since. So it took since last March to get this long. But all of this, the last time I shaved was September 30th. I remember stupid stuff like this. I'm sorry, but last time I shaved all of this was September 30th. So it took 2 months for, and I haven't trimmed it at all. It took 2 months for this hair to grow like that on the sides of my face. I always thought if I was going to do a parody video, do something like the Swedes or Carpetbagger or something, and shave everything off. And then I thought maybe I'd do a thing where if people donated money, I would cut my goatee in like in a live stream or in a video or something like that. But I'm so attached to it now. It's amazing. I don't know if I really want to get rid of it. It's funny. It takes forever for my facial hair to grow. That's the only problem. Hey, Thomas Berman, welcome. Catching up, I'm sorry. I wish I have a coworker that he could like grow this in like 2 days. He can have like a full beard and shave it off, and like within 2 weeks he'd have this big bushy beard. That's not me. Definitely not me. Takes forever. I like to have the facial hair for the winter. I usually grow the full beard. Not, I mean, this is the first time I ever had a goatee this long, but I usually just grow the full beard for the winter from like, October through March, and then I'll just keep the mustache and the goatee, like a shorter little goatee like that. I usually keep just for the summer, spring and summer. But it is. I like the idea of having my face a little bit warmer for the winter, and I've been doing that for years. So 1998, 2012. Wow. But yeah, I don't know. I want to look like a Civil War general. That would be so cool, to have these Civil War beards. That would be really, really cool. I always appreciate those guys that do those reenactments and everything. They look like something from the 1860s. Pretty cool stuff. Texico, hello, welcome. First timer, hey everyone, say hello to Texico. First timer in the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for showing up. I was just looking at your picture. Got my short eyeballs on. Hey, Lou, how you doing? My good friend Lou is here. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone in California is doing well. All those wildfires that were in the news constantly for the last few weeks. But yeah, spinning here. I've been letting mine go on my trip too. Piss poor mustache. Well, of course, I'm putting myself on a big pedestal here by saying all the millions and millions and millions of people that potentially could see me. Look at me. I mean, this is all. It can't be any worse than what mine looks like. Kid Destroyer, welcome. One of my newer friends also. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. It's always something, the problem I think what happens is that, like over here, we get all the rain at the wrong time, and then we go through these droughts, and California ends up not getting a lot of rain anyway, from what I understand, not like we get over here, and then things get so dry, it's just terrible. It's horrible. That's cool. Hey, Bubba, thanks for being here, man. Go to Walmart, yeah. Make sure you don't spend too much money at that Walmart. It's very, very easy. I used to go in and I couldn't spend less than a bill, you know. Now I go in, I can't spend less than two bills. $200. Oh, it's crazy. Buying stuff I don't need, but I can't walk away from. You know what? I wish that my skin was a little darker because I probably would look more Native American because when my hair gets longer, it really starts being dark. I probably would make a good Native American if I shaved all this. Southern Belle Gaming and more. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. My friend Belle, she's a wonderful, wonderful gamer that is just one of the sweetest people you can ever meet. It's very dry. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine how dry it is. Over here, we've been getting rain like 6 out of every 7 days for the last 3 weeks. Some type of rain. Where do I come up with the ideas for my video? It's funny because I just whatever I'm in the mood for. It's almost like whatever I feel like doing. If I feel like just shooting the breeze, I shoot the, and I do a daily vlog every day, so it's kind of like, whatever I feel like doing. But sometimes something's really on my mind and I want to talk about it. And I never want to get too boring because sometimes daily vlogs can get very boring. So I try to keep mine between 2 and 3 minutes for the most part. And usually whatever news is happening or whatever I feel like talking about or the wildlife or, I mean, there's also, you could do other stuff by just figuring, make it almost like a game of chance. Put a whole bunch of ideas in a hat and pick one, and that's what you talk about for the day. You could talk about different channels. It's the more I do it, the easier it comes. I don't know. Hey, hello, Charlie Gordon. How are you? Sometimes the news helps me out. I try not to be too boring, although it's almost impossible sometimes. It depends on, I try to have my daily vlog be like normal stuff, and then I'm always working on some type of a comedy or parody video or music video or something like that. And that takes a lot more time usually because I have so little time to work on it sometimes. But it's all good. I'm doing well, Charlie. I cannot complain, really, I'm still punching and kicking. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's just, there's never enough time, Metro. There's never enough time. Just got to do the best we can with what we have. But yeah, I don't know. Just do the best you can and take things. If you can't take things one day at a time, you take it 1 hour at a time. Sometimes I have to take things 1 minute at a time. So we'll see what happens. Wow, I got 15 people in here. I am impressed. Oh, goodness. Just going to pull this closer to me so I don't have to. I can lean back in my chair a little bit. It's one of the things. Unfortunately, you just have to look at my face a little closer because I can't see. Even with glasses, I have a really hard time reading. But a lot of things are returning to my favor slowly at 90%. Wow, good. Very, very good. Very, very good. So how's everyone doing? Anything major going on in your neck of the woods, everyone? Any big news, big stories? Any happiness going on? Classic Time and Retro Static. Wow, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Haven't seen you in a long time. Maybe I do remember you. Yeah, I remember you. Maybe I don't remember you. Your name sounds so familiar. I'm using my left hand here. Great country. Very, very good. Very good. You ever, like, someone's YouTube name sounds so familiar, but you're on a cell phone and you just can't check it out right away? Hey, Kid Destroyer, thank you very much. Appreciate all the likes, everyone. Yay for neuroplasticity. Plasticity. Did I pronounce that right? Neuroplasticity? I mean, I hate to say it, but sometimes I'm very happy for medicine, how far it's gotten compared to, say, like 30 years ago. I just wish, because so many people say that there's got to be a cure for cancer out there, but it's just too much money to be made in treating it. But I wish if they have a cure for cancer, so many families have been devastated by that. It's horrible that they would keep that away from the public. Classic Time looks familiar. The picture seems so familiar. Boy, that's a mouthful. You said that right, Country 420 Farmer. You're a customer, not a patient. It's so sad, but I think you hit the nail on the head. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Have you ever watched TV during the day, like between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., and see how many pill commercials are on? Like NBC, ABC, CBS, all these channels. There's new pills you never heard of every day. Every day. It's almost like, why do we need so many pills in this country alone? It's just, who, people lived to be 100 years old before, and now people from the next generations on are not getting anywhere close, but yet we have more pills to do what? It's just crazy. I don't know. Some people don't need television at all. And I heard people say that they get more enjoyment out of YouTube than paying for cable TV. And cable TV is so expensive nowadays. Have you seen it? Have you seen the bills? I mean, $200 for cable TV, and it's just crazy. Imagine paying $200 for cable TV and barely watching it. Someone like me. Because every time you turn around, it's like, why is it more expensive again? I only like commercials if they're funny. I can't. And if every now and then they sneak those commercials in there when they show animals that are all hurt and maimed and everything like that. I turn away, change the channel right away. Can't watch anything like that. Hate when they sneak those commercials in there. And they're long too, they're like 4 minutes long. Too many to count, and even the ads on YouTube. Yeah, ads on YouTube are getting out of control. I mean, out of control, it's like, cut it out. Now you had to, like, a lot of times, 5-second commercial, and you can hit the skip. Now they make you watch two 5-second commercials or two 6-second commercials. They get the extra 2 seconds out of you. $65 for cable. It must be like a basic cable. Around here, it's like even basic cable is like $145. It's hard. There's no competition. You're stuck with one or two companies, and that's it. Done work and dropped cable. That's not a bad idea, let me tell you. I use AutoBlock, AdBlock Plus, and UBLOVK Origin. I never heard of them. I should look into it. I mean, not that I don't want to give people their money if they're monetized on YouTube, but some of them are crazy. Absolutely crazy. I hate when they want you to unblock. uBlock, I'm sorry. AdBlock Plus and uBlock Origin. I should look into that. So I'm taking a little, so I can see it after. Screenshot. I have 700 to 1,000 channels, I believe. Yeah, I just counted mine today that I'm still subscribed to. And I counted, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 39 channels I'm currently subscribed to. I go through them every now and then, and some people don't post anymore or whatever. I was maxed out at 1,000 channels before, and after that, things start going crazy. But I have become a fan in a short time, pal. Good evening. Hey, Tex Tesco, thanks for being here. Come back anytime. Nick Weaver, hello, welcome to the stream. I found that having 1,000 videos, yeah, having 1,000 channels being subscribed to, it's just, I can't keep up with everybody, and it ends up being a lot of stuff that just, you subscribe to, and then people don't post, or you're not interested in certain things anymore. So slowly I've been going through, trying to get more active subscribers that I'm subscribed to, I mean, but I have a lot of subscribers that a lot of subscribers. Oh boy, I'm messing this up. I have a lot of, how do you say it? There's a lot of channels that have subscribed to me that don't watch me. Hey, Manchichi, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Just talking about different things. You know how my live streams are. There's over 1,100 people subscribed to me, and I get like 30 people to see my videos. I wish I was able to find out all of the people who are subscribed to me, but you can't because a lot of them have it on private and stuff, and I just hate that because I'd like to be able to say, hey, listen, could you unsubscribe to me if you're, not gonna watch? I mean, no offense, but I don't know. I'd rather have quality over quantity. I'd rather have 100 good subs than 1,000 that don't watch. I don't know. I can't either, but I can't seem to whittle them down. I'm doing little by little, but it takes a long time. Hours and hours and hours. Things are pretty good over here. Just make sure to subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, what is going on with that whole thing? I don't understand, like, what's the point of having, 4 million subs? I'm just trying to, I would be happy to have 7,400, let alone 74 million, or however much it is now. Most of it's the usual ones. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know the ones, like, it's almost like I want to put them at 73 million. Wow. I almost want to put people in, like, categories in my own. I wish I could do it on YouTube. Years ago, you used to be able to. Used to be able to put, like, your subs in categories. Like, know all my gaming friends in one category. And all of the people that I know I want to watch their videos when they come out with something. The people I want to watch every day. And then the people that I want to watch, like, every other day. And the people that, maybe post, like, once a week. And keep going on and on. That way, the people that I want to keep track of the most, it'll be easier for me to do that. And it's not easy to do that right now. Thanks, Nick. Hope your day is doing well as well. Hey, sorry. I was trying to read and talk at the same time, and that was disastrous. Chunky, Pumpkin, and Little Lloyd. I don't know why certain times my brain and my mouth are not in sync. But it's going well. How are you doing? Hope things are going well on your side of the computer screen or telephone screen or tablet screen. Judy, hey, long time no see. How are you? You're probably really busy with your new job. Good to see certain people here. Wow. Good to see everybody here, but I mean, it's good to see some returning people. Good to see new people, returning people. Good to see everyone. Loose lips, yeah. Loose lips sink ships. Days off are great. Oh, I can go. I wish I can work like 2 days a week and have like 5 days off. That would be really cool. I wish I can work like 40 hours within like 3 days and then have the rest of the time off. That would be cool. It's not going to happen though. The most feedback and likes are coming from my regular ones. To have a good rapport with people on YouTube, I want to have a good rapport and be a household, like, not a household name, but, like instead of having acquaintances, I'd rather have friends, Hey, Earl, how you doing? I'm only subbed to 212 channels, and I still can't keep up. I'll tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy. I was maxed out at 1,000. When they let you have more than 1,000 sometimes, depending on how big your channel is. But I don't know. I think after a while, certain channels. Have you noticed this? This has been a problem for months and months and months. Sometimes some of the oldest channels that you are subscribed to, the little bell gets unchecked and it doesn't ring anymore. And then you try to click it again and it gives you an error and you have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't know how that works. I don't know why it's that way. Notifications have just been crazy ever since. 11 months I've been making videos on YouTube. Okay, at the end of this month, it'll be a full year. I'm going to do a little thing, hopefully, on my 1 year anniversary. But I don't know. It's like Things have been messed up on YouTube for a year on notifications. I remember people in January talking about notifications being haywire, and they're still not perfect. You know, I can remember times where I missed out on stuff because I didn't get the notification. It sucks. Never had a chance to try out the premiere. Too busy in my office. I just happened to find you live. No notification. Yeah, I was here for 3 full minutes live before anyone came into the room. I don't know how it works. Freaking YouTube unsub me from Ruthie D. Yeah, I hate when that happens. All of a sudden, like, you just happen to say, hey, I haven't seen any videos from so-and-so lately. And then you look and you're not subscribed to them anymore. But I have some, I'm trying to weed out some people that, you know, sometimes they ask you to add them and you add them and you visit their channel a couple of times, but they never visit yours. And eventually you're like, oh, they're just, you know, self-serving people. And I mean, it's hard to grow your own channel and try to support everyone, but there's got to be a happy medium. I mean, I'm not going to be the next PewDiePie and get all of these people watching my content because I don't really do much. Notification has been broken for a year now. And you know, it's like, who was it that said recently? Was it Lou that said it recently? Somebody said it. I might be saying it was Lou, but it might not have been. That, you know, of course we know Google. Well, maybe a lot of people might not know, but Google owns YouTube. The parent company of Google and YouTube is all the same. But it's like they keep YouTube around. Maybe it wasn't Lou that said it. Somebody did. They keep YouTube around, but there's no way of them really doing much with it because there's just so many people adding so much to it every day with new material, new videos, and new everything that just the computer, what do they call it? Like the internal memory is just massive, and that's why it's so hard for them to do anything with it. But could you imagine when you have millions of people putting out videos every day, just being able to have to for all that stuff? I don't know the first thing about it. YouTube will unsupport those individuals for not being active on those channels. You know, I don't know how. I don't know. You would think that if someone didn't use their channel for like a year or something, that it would automatically go dormant until they signed in again. Like there was rumors years ago on Facebook that if you didn't use your channel, that Facebook would delete it. Facebook has never deleted anybody's channel just for not being used. But maybe I got unsubbed from Black Bigot, then I realized he was off YouTube. Yeah, he was off YouTube for months, and now for the past few days, he's been putting out multiple videos every day. I'm not happy with YouTube brands. I'm not going through all the trouble setting up a Google brand page and getting my subs back and creating stuff for a brand page I won't use. Yeah, it seems like who has the time, right? Who has the time? Sometimes it's good to take a break and then come back stronger. You know, Black Bigot has almost 9,000 subscribers. I don't know how many of those are active, but definitely, I think he had a channel before that got deleted. Somebody told me that he had over 30,000 subscribers on it, or over 80,000 subscribers, or something. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's a following, you know. But you have a gimmick, you know. I mean, how many people do you know named Black Bigot? You have a gimmick, and then you have a certain attitude, you have a certain way to present yourself, and, you know, people are attracted to that because it's like guys that'll tell it like it is. Excuse me. He didn't have 30,000 subs, and it was deleted. Yeah, see, that's all way before I knew him. I mean, I don't know him, but I mean, I've had this YouTube channel since December 21st, 2017, but I've been on YouTube for years with my other channel, but I didn't have any content on it. And then when I found certain people at the bottom of YouTube, like Lou and like Camo Dave, and I found this whole community of people, I started on my other channel and decided to start putting content out myself, so then I created this one with the same name, but it's been a real ride, but this whole content thing is still new to me. I'm doing the best I can, and I couldn't imagine, you know, building up following just to lose the channel. That's crazy. A channel that has been inactive more than 90 days will be deleted. What, on YouTube? Is that something new they're doing? So he came back from 0 to 9,000. He had over 30,000. We're all at the bottom of YouTube. You know, I don't know if anybody knows John's Wacky World. It's a channel. He's been on YouTube putting content out. He said, I think since 2006. I might be wrong. Tavy Smith, hello, welcome. Good to see you always. He had said that the original name for the bottom of YouTube was the Unwatchables. And it's like, I thought that was pretty cool because it almost seems like it's a self-negative thing, which is probably the bottom of YouTube doesn't sound that much better, but the Unwatchables, when you think about that, it almost seems like it's just not worth it, but we are worth it. Just because we don't have the best cameras or the best lighting or the best voice or, you know, $500 editing software, we're still people, and we still have relationships and friendships that are established and formed, and arguments and merchandise, and I mean, who would have thought? You know, who would have thought? I mean, I have a Spreadshirt store. You know, I've sold like 3 T-shirts from. I mean, yeah, big deal, right? 3 T-shirts, but you know, a year ago nobody even knew who I was, and now I've sold T-shirts to 3 people that didn't know me, that actually wanted to spend money on the Illuminator name, which was pretty cool. I appreciate that a lot. People sent me gifts. Judy sent me a wonderful coffee mug I just used yesterday again. I use it all the time. I've gotten Bubba Warbuck sent me a coffee mug, and I've gotten stickers in the mail, and it's a wonderful ride, definitely. I post stuff every day, Judy. Yeah, I do a daily vlog, and I'm always working on some other type of video that's either parody or comedy or something like that. So I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Devastated Black Bigot when he got deleted. He was angry, ranted every day. Yeah, that's just tough. That's why I think you should back up every video you have, just in case. A lot of people don't do that. Even if you have another channel, just to load it on, just in case. Camo Dave, Black Bigot, some of the Nomads. I like everyone at the bottom. Your channel. So I embrace the term bottom of YouTube. I definitely embrace it. I have this whole thing that I'm going to be doing a video that I'm working on, my own version of the YouTube Awards, and has a lot to do with the bottom of YouTube, and it's all cool, it's all good. It just takes forever to find a few minutes here and a few minutes there to work on it. It'll be out eventually, like everything else I do. Excuse me. I've been focusing on main priority, more Sonic content. You know, you got to do what you enjoy. Do what you like. Do what you love. Love what you do. And I say this a lot too. I say this in real life. I'd rather be a failure at something I loved than a success at something I hated. You know? I don't know. Just the way I see it. But, oh well. You gotta take the good with the bad, always. It's a nice little community without a bunch of people sniping at each other. Yeah, always. Yep. So, how's everyone doing? What else is going on? Everybody ready for the holidays? Everybody ready for those who celebrate Christmas? In a few weeks, it's gonna be here. It's just crazy. My stomach. If anybody heard that, that was my stomach. It's cold. Yeah, it is cold. It's like 30-something degrees here. You know, Judy, I don't know. Not everyone feels the way I do, but I will say this. I'd rather have a cold winter than have a snow. Last year, it wasn't super cold, but we got snow every now and then it warmed up a little bit and melted away, and that was pretty cool. But honestly, I'd rather have it like, 0 degrees and not have to worry about shoveling and driving conditions being hazardous and everything than have snow. Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we had a winter where it started snowing. I'll never forget it. December 9th, it started snowing. and it would snow every couple of days, and it never melted away, and it just we had 3, 4, 5 feet of snow out there by March, and it just was horrible. I don't want those type of winters. I'm getting a lot of amazing feedback for the voice impressions and music covers provided, and I recall you. I did. I think you should definitely do more stuff like that. I loved a lot of it. I did find the Christmas decoration. I found some of them anyway. My Christmas tree is up. It's all decorated. I have more decorations than I have room for, but I would like to find. I know I have a box of all Christmas cards. I usually buy new ones every year because I can never find all the ones left over, but I need to be able to find. There's another thing. Try to find time to organize in that basement. I made a video, a couple of videos, 3, 4 videos over the past few weeks, and it's just been so cold down there that I haven't been doing much in my basement. I have very minimal heat in my basement, so that's kind of been stalled to an almost dead stop. I worked a little bit in there on Saturday, mostly just to try to find Christmas stuff to get my Christmas tree up, but I work from home, so driving to work is an issue. Yeah, well, that's cool. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to drive to work. I'd have my Christmas shopping done and more to go. I just gotta find time to wrap everything. I'm mostly done. My mom's birthday is a few days after Christmas, so it's like I always want to make sure that I do a good birthday for her also. So, never made Christmas. Oh wow, that's terrible. Sorry about that, Thomas. It's just too cold. Like I don't want to be down there with a jacket on. It's like it seems like that's what it feels like. Like it's not cold like outside, but it's still cold. I don't know why that basement. See, my parents' house, it's like the basement, the forced hot air actually gets into the basement. I don't know how my father finagled that. I think that the vents are just in the basement, and I mean it's not as warm as upstairs, but his basement is livable. I mean, if you had to, mine is a lot colder than that. Mrs. Monchichi, hello. I am doing well. How are you? Your husband was in here, but he has. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I thought he left. He was writing. I read what he wrote, and I thought it was written by someone else. I thought Metrosonic read it, wrote it. I thought Metrosonic wrote it, but it was Monday. I apologize. Today, my head, I'm just having a hard time getting it together today. I just feel very tired, and tomorrow's going to be worse because I have so much to do before work. I have to go to Walmart, and I have to go to Walgreens, and the honest truth is, I hate being on my feet too much before I go to work, and I'm working second shift tomorrow again, and I just find it really hard for me to use so much energy before I have to go to work, if that makes any sense. So tomorrow I'm going to be and unless I somehow become Superman, I'm going to be very, very tired tomorrow. Just my body's going to be tired. But today my head's tired. Just can't get my head in the game. He's still watching you, Mrs. Monchichi. That was my mistake. Has SKG been online lately? I've been wondering about her. How's she doing? I see her in other people's live streams. I don't know if she's done any videos of her own. Not in the past couple of weeks that I know of, but I'm not the authority on it. But I haven't really spoken with her a lot lately. Not that we speak. I mean, like just through YouTube. That I always say hi to her when I see her in someone else's live stream. But I haven't been my normal self going into a lot of live streams lately either. There's just, there's the things that you need to do, and they get put in front of the things that you want to do. And sometimes the things that you need to do are not getting done either. So how do you do the things that you want to do? I don't know. Manchichi, you have some great videos. I don't say that enough, but I love those videos where you're using like the spinning lathes and the making stuff, and that's really cool. And I didn't realize you were so young. I don't know why, but somebody once told me that you were an older guy, and I don't know why I believed it. I didn't really know you at the time, but I just had that in my head, that image of, and you're not. So I apologize for even thinking that. But she streamed last night. See, I don't know. I haven't been around, but It's good that she's still streaming. Things are hard, when when the wants become the needs. I don't know. There's a saying about that, the needs and the wants. And I know there's a Star Trek saying about it too. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. But that's like my life. The needs of the many. It's like the needs that have to get done. I have to pay my bills. I have to go to work. I have certain things that have to get done. And then the wants, and definitely YouTube is the want. Hey, Metro, thanks for being here. I'm going to try to, well, I'm going to try to go to full hour. That gives me about another 15 minutes. 51, yeah, but young, that 51 is young. I'm 44, but young, 51 is young because I was thinking the way someone had told me, I thought you were like retirement age, and you're nowhere near that. You're still young, and plus you look a lot younger, so that definitely helps. I'm 55, you're really young. And Mrs. Monchichi is tall, too. She could probably still slam dunk a basketball, so that's really cool. I don't know too many tall girls. Not around here, anyway. They're all basically, the average is 5'4". But I never thought I'd be my parents' age, and I always said that. I mean, when I graduated high school, my dad was 44, and I just turned 44. So, in September, so it's weird that I never thought of myself as being that age, you know? It's just, it doesn't bother me, but it makes me think, you know? I don't know. I'm younger than you, Thomas. It's all life, I guess. I hear my dad's voice come out of me, Judy. The older I get, and plus I'm very overweight, so for me, I don't look much like my dad because of my weight, but it's funny how I have the spacing of his eyes. So, like if I was 100 pounds less, I probably would look a lot more like my dad. Even though most of my life looked like my mom, the older I get, the more I look like my dad, which is, I guess that goes for a lot of us, one way or another. Mrs. Mrs. Monchichi. I put an extra chi in there, I think. Mrs. Monchichi found something to laugh at. I made her laugh very much. I try to make people laugh. Life is. That's why I like watching comedy movies on television or on YouTube or on DVD or whatever, because life is too serious. I don't want to be watching dramas and stuff like that's life. Life is already a drama most of the time. If I can make life into a comedy, that'd be even better. But I'd rather laugh. If I want to spend time watching TV, I'd rather laugh. Earl says, I see my dad when I see myself on video. I hear it more in my voice, though. If I deepen my voice just a little bit and, like yell something out like, hey, what do you think you're doing? On video, I hear my dad's voice a lot more. My voice is a little bit more, I don't know, someone once described it as being very caring. Like, my voice is a little bit warmer than like a sterner voice like my dad always seemed to his whole life have. Maybe that's just because being a dad, you have to be sterner. I don't know. Maybe that's what it's all about. I'm not sure, but sorry, I keep banging everything. I just can't sit still sometimes. I wish I could do a live stream and just be bouncing off the walls. But I don't know. Somebody once told me, more than one person told me I have a good voice for radio, but sometimes when I'm tired, I really don't think I have a radio voice. But I could just picture myself, being on the radio. That would be pretty cool. One of those late night radio programs. Basket hoops. Well, you never played basketball, Mrs. Monchichi? Don't they say that about all the tall girls? It was you, JJ. What was me? What was me? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost. Howard Stern. Oh my God. Howard Stern. Yeah, he had one of those deep voices. He had the face for radio. Mrs. Monchichi hated it. I played it in 10th grade. but the coach hated me, had it in for me, so I quit. But I've always liked basketball. I'm more of a football fan now, but not that I could play it. R3 Gaming, hello, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Sorry, I just want to get close enough to see a picture. Got my short eyeballs on. Sorry about that, guys. But thanks for being here. I appreciate you showing up. I don't know. Like, I'm not a soccer person, but I didn't mind playing it. Making my dad would say, "Hey, what do you think you're doing over there? Hey, get out of there." That's what my dad like. I could just picture. My mother was one of those. Just wait till your father comes home. My father would come in the door. Boom. Where is he? No, I was never a troublemaker. Where is he? He's by playing the computer, playing video games, watching TV. I was an indoor guy. Still am. Uh, Being a homeowner, I hate having to do outside stuff. All this adulting, I like it better when I can just play Atari, play Commodore 64, play Nintendo, playing all that stuff. So Judy likes watching basketball. So you must have watched Mrs. Monchichi play then. I don't know. Life is too serious. I think we should just have more fun. Try to make things, I don't know. Try to make things last a little bit more into the happiness side of it. I don't know. Hey, Blind Views, how are you, sir? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you showing up. Yeah, what's going on? Blind Views, you want to talk about a good live stream? Blind Views definitely puts a good live stream out there compared to mine. He's got all the techno stuff, and he puts on a really, really good live stream, good videos, a lot of quality stuff. Anything goes. Hey, bud, hello from Beverly Hills. Jerry, Chessie Cat saying, hey, hey, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. If you don't know Blind Views, he's definitely somebody to check out. He does a Thirsty Thursday live stream on Thursday evenings. I believe you're doing a Sunday morning live stream sometimes now, or all the time now. It's probably before I get up on a Sunday. It's like the one morning I try to sleep a little bit. But yeah, some people know how to live stream, and some people just do it like me, and I'm just, whatever happens, happens. I always say it all depends on who shows up, what we talk about. I just happen to be the one that's on camera. It's like a big group of friends. I couldn't stand the kids on the sports teams, a bunch of snooty people. Yeah, like a bunch of jocks sometimes. I don't know. I was more of a nerd, you know. I was the one that could have got straight A's if I wanted to, but I just didn't care enough to do it, so I slacked off. And I was an A and B student. My mother tells a story from my. It was the way that the classes were. I needed one more math to be able to graduate, so I took a geometry. I don't know what happened in high school. I ended up being one math class short, so I took geometry in high school. Yeah, not high school, of course, but in 12th grade. And my mother got a call one time from the teacher and wanted to know if I was having any problems at home or if something had changed because he was worried about me. And she thought the worst. You know, Jason's always been a good student in math. You know, what's going on? And he said, well, he got an A minus on his last test, and that's not like him because, you know, he's usually way over the 95, you know, almost a perfect score almost every time, and he got a 92. I don't know. It was, yeah, the weirdest thing. You know, my mother was like, you got a 92 on a test, and the teacher worried. That's just the way I was. I mean, I could have done a lot better in a lot of other classes. I just didn't care to. Still trying to get back on Blindview stream. Might be Earl's equipment. Speaking of coffee. Yeah, I'll tell you. The school called. Imagine the school called, Judy. The teacher called to say, oh, he might be having a problem because got a 91 on a test or a 92 or whatever it was. And I was usually like getting a 98 or a 99. Plus I do the extra credit. There was no curve back. This teacher didn't do any curves So I wasn't ruining anything for anybody, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Math and computers were always my subject. English, if I hated the teacher, I hated English. Had a history teacher that was totally bogus. He treated the class like it was college. Didn't care if you were there or not. And he made you do all the stuff like college, like outline everything. Teaching people in eighth and ninth grade about outlining your notes and stuff that you really shouldn't have learned until high school. But it always made me think, like, what happened with these teachers? Like, didn't they have teachers that they loved when they were in school? Then why did they become teachers that they hated? Coffee sounds good. Yeah, coffee always sounded good when I could have caffeine. Now that I can't have caffeine for the last year and a half, I drink coffee for the flavor and it's decaf, but I never feel as good as I used to. Darn this heart, imagine. Because of my heart, because I don't want to end up in the hospital again, so. Judy says, my dog is telling me that he wants to go out, so I'm going to stay by the all. Judy, hey, thanks for being here. I'm going to be here another 5-10 minutes, and then I got to go. I'm on my break, so I got to go back to work. Tell the Unibasis I'm coming for him. Mountain Girl, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you showed up. Well, Blind Views, it's always a pleasure. I mean, to have someone of your quality here always makes me look better because Blind Views has a wonderful following and puts a lot of time and effort into his stuff. And I try to do that, but I don't always put a lot of time and effort into my stuff, as always is evident. But I appreciate you being here, Mr. Blind Views, and I will see you soon. Mountain Girl just got home from work. Blind Views is one of those guys that he just seems like to hang out with him is going to be like, you're going to end up with the better end of that deal. Some people it's like, like you can have somebody like at work that knows a lot, and you can put a newer person with them, and that newer person will come out, especially like in my, being a janitor and everything. You can put somebody with someone that knows how to do stuff, and the person who doesn't know how to do as much will come out of that relationship for the night learning more, so it's something good to do. And that's how friendships are sometimes. Sometimes one person is kind of like the one that's going to be the teacher and one's going to be the student. But that's how I feel about YouTube. Sometimes there's some people on YouTube that really they get it. They know what they're doing, and you can learn a lot from. And there's some people like me who I'm still trying to get my feet wet. It's been almost a year, but I have a lot to learn. My quality is not there with my videos. I do everything from my phone basically, so it's not always the greatest quality. Some of my videos, the voice is not matched up with the lips and drives me insane. And nothing goes through me faster than seeing one of my videos that's not synced up. I hate that. And but I don't have the money to go and buy all of these good apps and stuff that maybe wouldn't be able to do. If I was able to grow my channel where I can monetize it, maybe I would think about it. But in the meantime, I just do the best I can with what I have and take it from there. But Monchichi, I have heart problems. Still run full steam on caffeine. Yeah, it's like my heart is strong, but I abused it so many years with having too much caffeine that now it's an issue for me, so it's my own fault. And I have a strong heart. It pumps. There's no blockages. Had it checked out, and it's just, I don't want to end up with a pacemaker or anything because I'm just too high on caffeine. Caffeine was my drug. I just had caffeine all day long. I mean, I would have the equivalent of 15 cups of coffee in me at any given time of the day, just between my Excedrin pills for my migraines and everything else. So, they told me, that's it, no more caffeine if you want to live, or you're going to end up having more problems. So that was the end of that. So now I'm just tired all the time. My videos suck. Don't care, having fun. Mountain Girl, that's exactly the right attitude to have. Sorry, I'm just looking at your picture. I just use my iPhone or the camera on my laptop. I have found myself wondering what's JJ thinking today, so that's a good vlog. Yeah, that'd be, I'm always looking for something, I never want to be stale. I always want to do something fresh. I change, if anyone ever noticed, I try to change the beginning. The colors are different. Where it says the Illuminator, the Truth Vlog, I'm always changing that. I try to always have little hidden Easter eggs here or there to try to find. Some people find them, some people don't, but I never want it to be the same old thing. I'm always trying to better myself. I mean, I always try to better myself. I'm always trying to better myself. That didn't sound right. I was told way back when I was about 14 years old, and somebody told me, don't be content at this level when with a little bit more effort you can be at this level. So I try to do that a little bit anyway. I use Adobe Creative Studio. Can't have caffeine either. Oh wow. I haven't been brave enough to live stream yet, but I have an amazing 65-ish subscribers. You know, definitely, if you can live stream, then live stream, and there's nothing wrong with. Some people don't even put the camera on themselves. Some people don't want that kind of, attention, but hey, for me, it doesn't bother me. What are people gonna do? Tell me I'm fat? I know that. They're gonna tell me, what, are you blind? Yeah, that's why I wear glasses. Hey, you can't grow a good beard. Yeah, I know. So what else? People aren't gonna say anything to me that I haven't said to myself. So anyway, we're over that 1 hour mark. I gotta get back to work. I appreciate everyone being here. Boy, this was a great turnout. Some new people showed up. Some regulars showed up. Almost said old people, but that's not where I wanted to go. But I will say this, whether you were here for a minute or 10 minutes or the entire hour, I appreciate each and every one of you that took time out of your day and night to come over and say hi. I hope you will join me again real soon. I sound like Mr. Rogers, and I usually say that also. But I had a good time. I hope everyone did too. Yeah, thank you, Country 420 Farmer. I appreciate that. Have a great night. Mongo says I don't care about that. I have videos where I tell some jokes. Okay. Listen, I love donuts, and I have a video of myself throwing some donuts away, and that was excruciating. I did that for comedy value, but I threw some Dunkin' Donuts in the trash a couple of months ago. If anyone sees that video, they should go try to find that one. I don't know if it was back in June or July, September. Was it really? I don't know. I forget. Sometimes time goes by so quick, I forget. But it's okay. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Mrs. Monchichi, is always great seeing you. If you ever want to play basketball, let me know. And, and everyone else that's still here, Mr. Monchichi, keep coming out with those great videos. Everyone else as well. If you see me around YouTube, say hi. I always have time for my friends and my fans. I'd rather call everyone friends because that's what you are to me. But anyway, I guess I'll say, I don't know. I'm going to take a sip of this before I make any decisions. Oh, my flavored water. It's so good. You and I are friends on Facebook. Well, that's great. Send me a message on Facebook. Definitely, if you have time. I'll find you one way or another. I just haven't been on my Facebook a lot lately. Again, that's just, I don't have the time, but I gotta find time. I gotta try to find time. There's never enough time. Claudette, she's named after Stingray's cat. How is Stingray doing? I know he's doing, Claude got hit by that car a while back. Hope he's doing okay. Earl, see you later. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Anyway, I love you all. Take care. Have a great rest of the night. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. It's the Illuminator. And I'll be back. Have a great night. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.